Hi, everyone. I'm Arijit Sengupta. Background, Stanford, Harvard, Microsoft, Oracle. Think of me as a recovering geek, if you will. We've been working on this thing called BeyondCore for 7 years. We released it 4 months back, and we already got 14 of the Fortune 100s using it. Wanted to show you what we are doing. The first thing I'm going to talk about is something we did with McKinsey, one of the most famous consulting firms out there. They were trying to look at healthcare cost increases. So we looked at 30 million patient lives, and the question was, we know a patient's cost goes up after they go in for an inpatient event, right? But what are the drivers of the cost? The problem is, if you think of things like diagnosis codes, pre-existing conditions, what medications they're taking, you easily end up at 1 million variable combinations, right? And what are the right questions to ask? What should be our hypothesis? That was a difficult part. Now, everything you're seeing here was done with a single click by BeyondCore. We did not put in any consulting. Data came in. We just said, OK, tell me about PMPI increase, the increase in cost, and that was it. The software goes in and finds when you have a heart failure, the cost goes up quite a bit, $17,800 if you have a heart failure. But if you also have depression, the cost goes up a little bit, $22,000. Not that exciting, right? But if you didn't take at least 40% of your antidepressant, the cost goes up to $33,000, right? That's an actionable insight. If I can get a patient to take 40% of their medication if they're antidepressant, then I could change a $33,000 cost increase to a $17,500 cost increase, okay? What's the problem here? The problem is the number of questions. If I just had 10 variables, I would have ended up with 820 graphs to consider at a 3-variable time. Today at this conference, I've been hearing from people about big data. Well, the problem here is too many questions to ask. If I just have 250 variables and I want to look at 4 at a time, I'm at 4 billion graphs. How are we going to do it manually? That's what BeyondCore is trying to do. First, we figured out how can we bring the analysis down to a single click. People talked about machine learning. Yes, you should do machine learning. How do we make it easy? Second, how do we make the output comprehensible without having a human being there? It should be like an analyst walking you through it. And finally, how do you make regression, machine learning, driver analysis, and make it comprehensible to a business user? Could you please start the video back there? The fundamental thing I would like you to keep in mind as you see this video is that everything here was just raw data from the Center for Medicare and Medicaid. We did no processing. We just said we want to look at the length of stay, how long a patient stayed at a hospital. That's the only input into this software. The software goes in and starts asking every possible variable combination. And this is also exactly how long the software takes, by the way. Typically, will take a few minutes, depending on the data set. No hypothesis, no questions being told. We didn't tell the software that you should look at diagnosis codes. In fact, the software doesn't even know that DRG means diagnosis, right? It's in the terms of the data.
Here is our analysis of average excess stay. The first attribute we have chosen to report by is diagnosis, because it explains 5.1% of the disparity in excess stay, the best of any single attribute.
Now, we're going to turn off the audio here so I can talk to you. And the thing the computer usually says is up there in the text on the top. Remember that the mouse movements, the tool tipping, what it's highlighting, the fact that it picked the facility as being most interesting, the fact that it picked a specific hospital and a specific diagnosis in that hospital as being a problem, all of that is being done completely automatically. This is machine learning. This is prediction, but it's done automatically. You go and take a look at Hospital E. That's a visual outlier. That's what you would see in Tableau, for example. But you turn on guidance, and the software says, well, it disappears in the screen. But the software basically says, everybody had a problem with septicemia. This hospital had a problem with cerebrovascular disease. That's what you need to get to. You can't just give raw graphs in front of a business user and expect them to interpret it. Yes, statisticians can see everything if they want. You're looking at an extreme outlier. This hospital is doing badly. Why? You need to understand why. You need to go take a look at the fact that most of the things at this hospital was emergency incidences. But people don't know how to ask the right questions. Computers can, as long as you can make the output comprehensible to the business user as well. That's the power of machine learning. That's the power of big data, when you can make it completely automated, okay? I'm going to show you something else. Like people talk about what-if analysis. We are just going in here and saying, how does a middle-aged African American, which hospital should they go to if they had septicemia? And the software comes in and says, well, you should not go to hospital A. Length of stay is very long. You should go to hospital D. And remember, this is a real hospital in one of the biggest cities in the US. Thank you so much. Oh, and 50 regression terms is what a human might look at. We are looking at millions, bringing it down to 300 in this case. Thank you.